Hello viewers, welcome to our channel Fact Engine. For over 200 years, India was under British colonial rule. What started as a trading venture by the British East India Company quickly turned into a full-scale occupation. While the British Empire claimed to bring modernity and civilization to India, the truth was far from that. The price India paid for British domination was immense, affecting its economy, culture, and social fabric for generations. Today, we uncover the dark side of British rule in India. One of the most devastating impacts of British rule was the economic exploitation of India. Before colonization, India was a thriving economy, known for its handicrafts, textiles, and agriculture. But under British rule, India was transformed from a manufacturer to a mere supplier of raw materials. The British imposed heavy taxes on Indian farmers, forcing them into poverty. Farmers were coerced into growing cash crops like indigo and opium instead of food, leading to widespread famines. The profits from India's resources filled British coffers, while India itself was drained of its wealth. Famines, like the Bengal famine of 1943, claimed millions of lives, yet the British government did little to provide relief. This economic drain left India impoverished, and the consequences of this exploitation still echo today. It is told that wealth of almost $45 trillion was looted from India by the British. The British did more than just exploit India economically. They also sought to undermine Indian culture and impose their own. English became the language of administration, education, and law, sidelining India's diverse languages and rich traditions. Western education was introduced, but it wasn't to uplift Indians. It was to create a class of Indians who would serve British interests. Meanwhile, local art, crafts, and industries were disregarded and left to decline. Moreover, the British implemented their infamous divide and rule policy, playing different religious and ethnic communities against each other. They exacerbated tensions between Hindus and Muslims, Sikhs and others, deepening divides that would eventually lead to the partition of India in 1947. The scars of this division are still felt today. British rule also brought severe social injustices. Laws were enacted that gave British officials impunity for their actions in India, often at the cost of Indian lives. The Indian people were subjected to harsh punishments for dissent, and uprisings were met with brutal repression. One of the most notorious events was the Jallianwala Bagh massacre of 1919, where British troops opened fire on a peaceful gathering, killing hundreds of unarmed men, women, and children. Such events only deepened the desire for freedom among Indians, but the road to independence was paved with immense suffering. Though India finally gained its independence in 1947, the negative impacts of British rule have left deep and lasting scars. India was left divided, its economy in ruins, and its cultural heritage weakened. Yet, despite these challenges, India has risen to become one of the world's largest democracies. The resilience and spirit of its people continue to shape the nation's future. The British Empire is long gone, but the lessons of its rule in India serve as a reminder of the cost of imperialism and the importance of sovereignty and freedom. Thank you for watching. If you found this video insightful, please like, share, and subscribe for more content on history and global issues.